Hello everyone, this is very good on neighbor Nicky can frozen to a nope time to die, an Avatar fan, so that's one do you smell that? Yup, you smell one of the most stinkiest thing you ever seen in your life. Yes people, we already got done talking about these top 10 best comic book movie of all time, and now we have to talk about the stinker. Yup, we gotta talk about the Rock from the Super Pet. We gotta talk about the Superman CGI mouth, which who in a white mind think that is a good idea? And now we're gonna talk about the Bat Critical butt shot for the Batman and etc. And now we got Fantastic Four, we got Morbius, and some terrible comic book movies gonna be on this list. Oh boy, we need some water to survive this. Oh boy, I'm not ready for this. And honestly guys, this is for a joke. I'm not taking it way too seriously. Yeah, you need one bottle of water to survive this video. and so guys, now we're gonna talk about these top 10 worst comic book movies of all time. These other comic book movie is so terrible, so god awful, and some director did not put some effort for it, and that director should be ashamed of themselves. And sorry guys, before I get started, I have some dishonor to mention. Some of the movie is so terrible comic book movie, and then it quite make a list. Hulk 2003. Green Lantern starting Ryan Reynolds, which screwed that movie, and honestly, I would have seen a way better version from Green Lantern, or guys said. So James Gunn, I want to see a way better Green Lantern. While Jon Stewart, way better. X-Men Dark Phoenix, Howl of the Ducks. Yes, people, Howl of the Duck is a comic book movie. If you haven't seen, just read the comic book, and then you can watch the movie. Wish me luck. Catwoman, Supergirl, Ghost Rider, and last not least, Captain Marvel. Well, will not be on this list. Sorry guys, and now sit back and relax and hold the garbage can and the whole of the and honestly guys, and whole of the dumpster fire. And honestly guys, I'm joking. Honestly guys, you don't have to hold the dumpster fire. And now we're gonna talk about these top 10 worst comic book movies of all time. Now let's destroy this comic book movie was a Superman responsibility. Honestly guys, let's get started. Oh man, this film was potential to be a really great movie, and now this movie turned into like Tony Stark drunk movies more than this one. In this film, it felt like I am watching a Michael Bay movie than the actual MCU movie. Like seriously, honestly guys, seriously. Honestly guys, seriously director? Oh my goodness, this film is driving me insane. Anyway guys, coming to number 10, it has to be Iron Man 2. I really did not like this film, and this film was potential to be a really great movie, and this is hands down one of the most disappointing movies of 2010, because this film was completely waste of my potential, because this film was this film didn't feel like I'm watching an Iron Man movie. It felt like I'm watching a Michael Bay film better than watching Jon Favreau movies. Jon Favreau, what the heck you was thinking for greenlight this movies. And sorry guys, the only good thing about this film is has to be Black Widow. Honestly guys, at least Black Widow didn't get ruined, but overall they ruined Tony Stark, and now Tony Stark turning into an unlikable character. And with Flash, he's easily one of the worst MCU villain ever, because I cannot believe why with Flash is a terrible villain. Oh my goodness, I cannot stand with Flash. And the action looked like a video game. Honestly guys, it's kind of reminding you taking a Nintendo Switch. Honestly guys, even I don't have a Nintendo Switch, but honestly guys, I might use something like that. I might use my controller. Anyway guys, it's kind of reminding you holding the controller, and now you're playing Iron Man 2, the video game. Oh, look at this, I'm playing the video game. What? Who gives the crap? And sorry guys, and that's why Iron Man 2 is in my number 10. Psych! Now, let's get to the number 9. And honestly, I know a lot of people is going to agree with me, and now, let's get to number 9. Guys, this is the reason why I prefer James Gunn's Suicide Squad better than this piece of stunk. Anyway, guys, coming to number 9, it has to be The Suicide Squad. This film was potential to be a really great movie because the trailer, the marketing of this movie was really terrible. And now I watched the film, and this is how bad this film is. And honestly, guys, this film is a very awful film, and this is easily one of the worst comic book movie of 2016. Honestly, guys, I have enough talk about this film, and honestly, guys, if you want more detail of this film, just check out my top 10 most disappointing movie of all time, because this film was extremely disappointing. And honestly, guys, I have nothing to say about this film. So screw this film and screw Walter One from screw this film, because this film was trying to be like David L. version, and now this film turning into a music video. Which, what was that, bruh? Anyway, guys, I don't want to talk more about this movie. So screw this movie, and WB. Screw you for screwing up this movie, because you had one simple job and now you just ruined it. How dare you? Alright, guys, coming to number 8, it has to be Superman 4 Request for Sucks. Anyway, guys, I refuse to call it the Quest for Peace, because there was no peace of this piece of stonction. Anyway, guys, this film is a very terrible movie, and this is easily one of the worst Superman movie ever. And Who Gripped Me, Man of Steel, directed by Zack Snyder, is a so much better Superman movie. And honestly, guys, it's way worse than the Nicolas Cage Superman. Honestly, guys, more I think about Nicolas Cage Superman, it's kind of maybe you are watching The Cruise of Superman. No, I don't want to see Nicolas Cage as Superman. If it was, I had to see Michael Keaton in the Flash movie, darn it. And sorry, guys, this film is a very terrible movie. And honestly, guys, when we get started of the cinematography, the visual effect look absolutely cheap as heck. And honestly, guys, and Christopher Reeve was so miserable of this movie. He was honestly, guys, he was very miserable. Honestly, guys, he was very miserable. And honestly, guys, he was so miserable, and he don't want to be in this movie. And honestly, guys, I feel so bad for Christopher Reeve, because Christopher Reeve is a very fantastic Superman. And honestly, guys, here's a one line I did not like in this film. It has to be, "Don't do that, it's painful." Oh my goodness. What a terrible line for Superman. "Hey, don't do that, it's painful. Hey, do that, it's painful. Hey, do that, it's painful." Hey, you know I got that from Chris Tuckman's review of Superman 4 Request for Peace. And honestly, guys, all guys said I prefer this better than Superman 64 any day. Yay. And sorry, guys, and now we're gonna get to number 7. Oh boy, now I have to talk about the emo Peter Parker dance scene. Hi guys, coming to number 7, it has to be Spider-Man 3. Who in the right mind want to see a scene from emo Peter Parker dance with dance like a goofball? Anyway, guys, and this is way worse than Matt Smith dancing in Morbius. And honestly, guys, I will get to that movie in a minute. Anyway, guys, this film was a waste potential, and honestly, I'm very sorry I didn't put this movie as the top 10 most disappointing movie of all time, because honestly, guys, I think this film is way more disappointing. Honestly, guys, but now I think this film is way more disappointing than Diary of the Wimpy Kid of 2021. I'm very sorry I didn't put this movie on the list, because honestly, guys, I was really looking forward to this movie, and now this film is just ruining it, and now this film is kind of reminding me of a 2007 version of Justice League production. Anyway, guys, the villain, honestly, guys, except Sandman, because Sandman is the only good character of this movie. Like, Venom is very terrible. I hate to say, but he was very terrible. And honestly, guys, an emo Peter Parker, and oh boy, emo Peter Parker. This is when emo Peter Parker turned this movie like a disaster. Honestly, guys, there was a scene when emo Peter Parker dancing, which who in the right mind want to see that? And honestly, guys, that is way worse than Matt Smith dancing like a goofball in Morbius. Oh my goodness, I cannot stand those two scenes. Those two scenes will actually cringe the heck out of me. Anyway, guys, and thank God Spider-Verse making fun of that scene. So thank God a lot of people, honestly, guys, and honestly, I know we got a lot of people think this film is a mess. Honestly, guys, I know some people think this film is great, like Harry Thomas and one YouTuber, which I'm not going to speak of, which, if you enjoy this film, that's fine. And I'm glad you enjoy or like it. But honestly, guys, not just me, a lot of people hate this film, like Mature, Frozen Community, One Bar Shotback, Sean PBS, all of the people who hate this film. And honestly, guys, it is way worse than the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Honestly, guys, this film is easily upside. Sorry, I'm very sorry I say the Amazing Spider-Man. Honestly, guys, I mean, this film is way worse than the Amazing Spider-Man back in 2012. So I'm just going to get your mind fixed. Sorry, guys, and that's why Spider-Man 3 is in my number 7. And honestly, guys, I am done talking about this movie. And now we're going to get to the number 6. Alright, guys, coming to number 6, it has to be X-Men Origin Wolverine. Honestly, guys, I'm not to say about this film because I don't want to talk more about this film. The story is very stupid. The character is really terrible. And honestly, guys, the action looked like a video game. And, sorry about that, guys. I just got a text from the Instagram user. Anyway, and Deadpool design didn't look anything like Deadpool. And this film is easily one of the worst comic book movie of 2009. So screw this movie. And honestly, I think this film is way worse than The New Mutant and X-Men Dark Phoenix. But honestly, screw this movie. And Hugh Jackman, don't do this type of movie ever again. Now let's get to number 5. Because these are the type 5 movie I cannot stand the most. Alright, guys, coming to number 5, it has to be Morbius. No. I have enough talking about this movie. I did a 20-minute video of me talking about this disaster movie. I did talk about it on my top 10 worst movie of 2022, and I did nominate this film as the worst picture at the Nick Hickey Award. I'm done talking about this movie. I'm done mentioning of this movie. So screw this movie in general. You should be ashamed of yourself. And thank God, honestly, guys, thank God this film got a lot of Razzie Reward because even Blonde don't deserve any Razzie Reward because, honestly, guys, I think Morbius is way worse than Blonde. Because, honestly, guys, I would have watched Blonde better than, I would rather watch Blonde better than watching this piece of crap. Anyway, screw this film and the post-credit scene, screw this. Oh man, this movie is a nightmare. This is honestly one of the most nightmare things you ever think of in 2015. And honestly, this film is worked way worse than Features Ever Great. Honestly, guys, coming to number 4, it has to be Fantastic or Fantastic. Yeah, honestly, I am not going to talk about... Honestly, guys, I am not calling Fantastic 4 because there was nothing fantastic about this film because this film is a very bad movie, man. And honestly, guys, I rather watch Spectre for 100,000 straight better than watching this piece of dog shit. Anyway, this film is a very god-awful movie. This is easily one of the new worst movie from 2015. And honestly, guys, this film is way worse than Heckin' Back. Honestly, guys, this film is way worse than Heckin' Back. Honestly, that's pretty sharp because honestly, guys, I was trying my best to write this film. But this film is... Yep, this film turned you like a fart. Yeah, you deserve it. Get wrecked. And sorry, guys, this film is a very terrible movie, and I cannot stand every single of this movie, and I'm done talking about this movie. If you want more detail of this movie, check out my rant of this movie from last show, because honestly, guys, my rant of this movie and all the review of this movie is so much better than an actual movie. Do not watch this film. This film will make you angry, and this film is a very god-awful film, because this film was trying to be like The Dark Knight, and now this film is trying to be like Batman, Robin, Joss Whedon, and now all that superhero jargon. Anyway, now let's get to number 3, and oh boy, it's gonna be some cringe, so let's get to it. Alright, guys, coming to number 3, which is none other than the worst Batman movie I ever seen in my life, which is none other than Batman Robin. Oh boy, this movie is honestly one of the most cringy movie I ever seen in my life, because this film have not one, not two, like so many cringe moment. Now let me tell you how many cringe check of this moment. And sorry, guys, now let's get to it, because honestly, guys, does this movie have the worst Batmobile design? Check. Does this movie have the opening scene when Batman and Woman showing this butt shot? Check. Does this movie have some bad credit cards? Check. Does this movie have Mr. Freeze cringing Ryan? Check. Does this movie have the scene when Poison Ivy trying forward Batman and Robin like a high school? Check. Does this movie have honestly guy, does this movie have Robin say, check your car? And honestly, and Batman say, that's why Superman walks around. Check. Does this movie has some terrible butt shot of Batgirl? Check. Does this movie have some terrible action scenes? It's kind of remind me of a Footstone? Check. And what? And honestly, guys, and last not least, does this movie have one of the worst Batman lines I ever seen in my life, which is other than, hey, freeze, I'm Batman, and the Joker from The Dark Knight say, I thought my joke was bad. Check, check, check. Honestly, guys, this film is honestly one of the most cringy movie I ever seen in my life because this film is so cringe. Honestly, guys, more I think about this movie, the more I just really got scarred for life. Oh my goodness. I don't understand why this film was a news article, one of the best superhero movie ever. Are you out of your mind, news article? This film is not the best superhero movie. Just give me a way better Batman movie. That's much better. Robert Pattinson Batman, 100% Batman. But this Batman, nope, nada. So honestly guys, before I move on, who in the right mind think George Clooney will be a good Batman? Honestly guys, I rather go find a time machine, go back to wait a minute. Honestly guys, when this movie came out, 1997. Honestly guys, I would go to the time machine, go back in 1997, and swap WB and the director in the face because that was a terrible casting choice. Because honestly, guys, the sad is, all guys said, I feel bad of this film because honestly, the main reason why it has to be George Schumacher. Yup, George Schumacher, he passed away, and now he just passed away. He will be missed. But honestly, guys, and I do not accept how bad this movie is. This movie is cringe. And sorry, guys, now let's get to number 2, and this is way more cringe than this. Honestly, guys, and the next film is going to be way more cringe than this god-awful Batman movie, which is none other than... Tell me, do you bleed? No! Alright guys, coming in number 2, it has to be Justice League. No, I'm not calling Justice League because this film have nothing to do with Justice League because Joss Whedon turned this movie as a bad version of the Avengers. Like seriously, WB, seriously, Jeff Johns, seriously, Tony Emblake, really, Walter Romano. Are you screwing Zack Snyder film? Because this film was originally going to be a Zack Snyder film. Because honestly, after we heard the news about Zack Snyder's daughter in an accident, so that's why WB fired Zack Snyder, and now WB have audacity to screw this movie up. Because honestly, guys, you should wait for him, and then you can continue his movie. But ain't wrong. You just hire Joss Whedon. Now he screwed this movie up, and now he have the worst scene I ever seen for this film. So just like honestly, guys, just like what I did for Batman and Robin, I'm gonna tell you how many check of this movie. Or does this movie have some terrible story? Didn't make no sense. Check. Does this movie have some terrible joke when Aquaman trying to fall off with Wonder Woman? Check. Does this movie have Superman say, "Do you bleed?" Check. Does this movie have the scene when Flash winning on top of Wonder Woman? Honestly, guys, I'm not gonna say. Honestly, guys, I am not gonna say the P word, which is really bad word. So all guys say, check. Does this movie have the worst design of Steppenwolf? Check. Does this movie make you a seizure? Honestly, seizure every time you see a red sky? Check. Does this movie have the actor and actress that want to be in this movie? Check. And last not least, does this movie have the worst production movie ever made? Definitely check. And sorry guys, this film was screwed this movie up because the official trailer 1 of this movie is way better than the Comic-Con trailer because the Comic-Con trailer was a awful Comic-Con trailer. And honestly guys, that Comic-Con trailer of this film is way worse than She-Hulk Comic-Con trailer. Oh my goodness, this film is a very, very gross movie, and I cannot stand up this movie. And honestly, I forgot, does this movie have some goofy news reporter? Check. And that's not, honestly guys, definitely check. And that's not how you do a news reporter, darn it. And sorry guys, and honestly, there was a scene of this movie which scarred me for life. Let's not show the picture. You know what it is? It's a Superman CGI mouth. Joss Whedon, what were you thinking? I feel so bad that Henry Cavill have to work on the internet. And now, what are you jumping? And that's called Jocelyn Wee. Ha ha ha, very funny. Crapple. And sorry guys, and that's why Jocelyn Wee is in my number 2. I'm done talking about this film because this film is a very terrible movie. And honestly guys, and honestly guys, who in the white mind want to see a cyborg saying booyah in this film? Like seriously? Nobody wants to see a cyborg say booyah. Yes, it's his catchphrase. I understand that. But Zack Snyder is not going to use that catchphrase. Man, I feel bad for Gal Gadot. Honestly, guys, I feel bad for Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot, Jason Momoa, Adrian Miller. No, not Adrian Miller. Get the Adrian Miller out of here. And Ray Fisher. I feel so bad that actor and actress like Jimmy Ryan and Amy Adams and the honestly guy in the actor of Steppenwolf. Yeah, I feel so bad to have to suffer of this film. Yeah, screw this film, and this film is easily one of the second worst movie of 2017. This film is even, honestly guys, this film is even worse than the Emoji Movie. And sorry guys, now let's get to number 1, because speak of the Emoji Movie and speak of animation, there was no other comic book movie be even worse than this god-awful pieces of crap. But honestly guys, the number 1 worst comic book movie of all time, which is none other than... Totally forgot this movie exists. You know what? I'm done. Screw this film. Worst movie. Whoo-wee, now we got the stinger out of the way, so that, honestly guys, and that really adjustment is my top 10 worst comic book movie of all time. I'm very sorry I didn't talk about DC League of Super Pet, because honestly guys, all guys said, honestly guys, more I think about DC League of Super Pet, the more I just took that movie right to Cersei. But honestly guys, 3 minutes right, I need to stop taking anime movie right to Cersei, so yeah. And that's the reason why I have not talked about DC League of Super Pet, because honestly guys, just like what I said in my top 10 worst movie of 2022, because honestly guys, that video was doing pretty good, so yeah. And sorry guys, tell me what your worst was for the worst comic book movie of all time. Comment below and let me know. And honestly guys, that's my video for today. And honestly guys, that was my video for today. Stay tuned for my redo movie review on Black Panther Wakanda Forever tonight. And sorry guys, if you like this stinky video, please I recommend you hit the subscribe button, turn the notification, share this video with your whole family. So honestly guys, those 10 comic book movies will deserve to burn at the dumpster fire. Especially for Jocelyn Wee, because Jocelyn Wee will stay with Super Pet, Mobius, and then etc. It do not deserve to stay with the Avengers Infinity War, Spider-Man No Way Home, Wakanda Forever, and Multiverse of Madness. Yup, Jocelyn Wee don't deserve that kind of treatment, because Jocelyn Wee deserve to be in the dumpster fire. So I gotta say, Jocelyn Wee deserve in the dumpster fire. So who could me the Trip 31 review of Jocelyn Wee so much better than the actual movie? So who in the white mind want to see a Superman saying, "Do you bleed?" Come on, WB. Come on, WB. You know better than that. You know better than that. Marketing BVS? Are you serious? So thank God Zack Snyder boycott that scene. So thank God for that. Oh boy, I cannot stand that scene. And stay tuned for my top 5 worst scene of Jocelyn Wee. And honestly guys, I might do it on the member, but maybe we'll see. And sorry guys, I see you next time. It's all one can picture to scroll these top 10 worst comic book movie of all time. And now I'm gonna rewatch some better comic book movies, which is none than my top 10 best comic book movie of all time, which that video is up right now. Go watch it, and then you can watch this one. Sorry guys, goodbye everyone, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!